I heard the news this morning, and, well, okay, I heard the news this afternoon, but the specific news I'd heard about was Jared Loughtner is apparently not competent to stand trial. And I sat there going, either he really either he really fooled the judge, or the judge just didn't feel like dealing with it, because I mean, there could be something mentally wrong with Jared Loughtner, but I think that Jared Loughtner is just a plain, just a plain. I mean, these are loaded words to use, but I think that Jared Loughtner is just a plain evil or wicked person. I mean, we all have the sin nature, we all sin, we all do whatever, but there are just some people who are, as Bill O'Reilly put it, the most vile of humanity, or the most vile precepts of humanity. And Jared Loughtner would fall into that, and Casey Anthony would fall into that. And I even said that Jared Loughtner and Casey Anthony parallel each other very well. Both of them were, they were trying to fool their communities and their families into thinking, oh, well, they're just nuts. And then they go and, do this stuff, and they act like, oh, it was just because of this, just because of that, and, whatever. And it's like, you know what? Just own up to what you did, and don't act like, oh, it was just an accident, or, oh, you're just mentally crazy, because, you know what? There are those of us who really do have some mental issues or some mental conditions that could be anywhere from mild to totally out there. And for those of us who really do have mental conditions, it could be anything from OCD to all the way borderline, even beyond the borderline schizophrenia. There are really those of us who really do have some mental and then some other issues as well. And, don't act like, oh, you just did it because of your issues, and yeah, man. And not only that, but, also consider the fact that even if you do have these issues, whatever they may be, as far as I know at least, there's nothing stopping you from getting the help you need. And you don't have to do some of the, despicable things that you've been doing or thinking about doing. And, even if you did do something, at least just confess what you did already and confess your guilt. And I'm probably in a bit of a dream world, but I'm kind of hoping that Casey Anthony and Jared Loughtner and others get wind of this and, hopefully have a change of heart and realize that, hey, there are people who have issues, including mental issues, and yet they would never do the things that Casey Anthony and Jared Loughtner and other people have done, even if they do have mental issues, or getting the help they need. And if they have done something, they're confessing what they did and owning up to what they did, and are willing to take responsibility and even the penalty for what they did.